Zet's got this classic lineup. People in Korea were going nuts for this. It is awesome. Seen it many times across the regions. Double bounce allows you to get into the site with the dart at the same time. Look at all of that pressure on B&J.
Oh, it misses the stun. B&J gets away scot-free. And what a shot! Straight across the site. Zest is no more. Only 2 players left alive now. Stacks in the corner. Just about walking to the line of sight angle for him, but Mako's so low. 46 HP and not enough. Look at his deep presence already. Straight down mid, but no messing around for DRX here. On the eco, looking to try and get that plant down. Better yet, they found a pick-off. B&J falls, and again, the Headhunter coming in handy.
Spike planted.
And this could be pretty deadly. Zest has now got a Bulldog in his hands, Buzz still with 4 shots in the Headhunter.
Yeah, Fragnade sent into the back now, flash as well to accompany it. Shandy's looking to try and collect! What a shot! Buzz finding it still, the weaponry is a lot better, and NIP, they should be favored. Mako left alive, last one standing, and he's got the lineups for it.
He's in Narnia.
No energy though with the orb. Can't put it up as well to try and play this one, but he does push them away for but a moment, and they're weak enough. Potentially looking to turn up, and no. All the information that Shandy gets as well, just working his way around A. Now they know, and they're setting up into the back of the site. Got to break that dart, and actually, it's going to be tagging up 2 of the players. It sets the up magically.
1 enemy remaining.
And all the kills going their way. No one was watching the back of the site, and as the utility just flooded in, it sets them up. Just Shandy left alive here on their bonus. Looking to do some damage, of course. He's got a couple of bullets in the Headhunter, so can take some long-range fights here if he wanted to.
Mako, I mean, Mako's position was deadly even if Zest had missed the shot, but Zest has just been so hot. Yep. Dash into the recon dart though, not sure that was the play that John was looking for.
Up against the back, that's going to be doing some damage to him, not necessarily in terms of the raw damage, but the swing comes through. Besney tries to play off his own flashpoint, but it's not going to be happening, and NIP look to just try and shut this one down with the rifles in hand. No more energy as well to put up that Viper Ward. DRX in a bit of trouble. The dog going to be used now 20 seconds in the round. They know they have to push this forwards. They have to gain positioning to try and get this spike down, but the coverage is there. John tries to swing to disrupt it. Luckily, Buzz is going to be covering them.
Stax has got his Seekers online. Round 4 super early on.
Gone, though.
NIP, they're still at a player disadvantage, and now they don't have that. Spike offline 2, Mako. All of these players with DRX holding passive positions are helping, holding angles for the people who are pushed up further onto the site. And now it's all down to the youngest player on NIP, the youngest player in the tournament. Kawanzin has so much to handle here in a 1v3.
He knows a juggle peak. He knows there's a player at the back of the pyramid. It's so difficult to try and play this now. Taps it, not too many bullets in the clip, and it won't even matter. It doesn't really get to fire a single shot off.
And if there's anybody anchoring the site, they can only break one of those. You either pick the drone or the dog, but you still have to give up your space.
Gotta be careful though. You can peek around the corner, open up an opportunity for them to take a quick little shot, trying to spam through the wall. It's gonna be difficult for them still. Shandy jumping across. It's a classic right click in play. In fact, the Headhunter now taking his head off. Buzz removed. Snakebite around the corner, but Stacks, and the combination of all of them, the pressure just came in right in the nick of time there for Mako. And now they're going to start to take it straight through the tunnel, avoiding the Viper's pit entirely, or not quite. It's actually just a split approach. Mako collects the kill into that one, but NIP going to look to try and hold down the back of the side. RB is out in the open, and the crossfires are looking majestic.
30 seconds left.
Kawanzin with a couple of incredibly important kills there. Shock dart out as well, doesn't quite catch anything. Shandy goes for another peek, but this time straight into the bullets from Stacks. That Phantom at the range needs a couple of hits, and both of them connected.
Kawanzin is so low right now, playing on top of the wall, a different elevation. Besney just looking for the right timing for it. Swings round, does get the pick off, but not enough.
And that's an area that DRX will constantly, at least
they're setting up for a
that they have pressure there.
This is the play I think that they're trying to set up for that I was talking about in the timeout. The drone comes through, Mako and Zest push, and then they go straight through halls along with the Hunter's Fury. Flash out to the side as well. They need to try and punish these players, and Kawazin's able to hold it down for just but a moment, but Stacks far too potent, especially when he's coming through. This guy's aim is unleashed now that he's had those IGLing responsibilities taken off of his shoulder.
It's great trade in there. We'll see whether John can make anything happen. Buzz. Just too simple for DRX at the end of the day.
Mako's going to be aware of this. Now, actually, okay, dog and drone going to be utilized here.
The knife already used.
Yeah, he didn't have it, but he's going to try to go for the pop flash anyway. I believe one of the players just dodged it. RB, good heads up. awareness from him knowing that that could be a possibility for them.
Same place that he's doing it again. DRX are too smart for that. They're going to have players playing anti-flash, not holding in an area where they can get caught and swinging out to help their teammates. DRX are always going to be set up for that. And we saw huge amounts of success from Shandy playing the KO. Doing the same kind of stuff, just throwing in his own little pop flashes, playing it very much as a duelist.
Oh, yeah.
So far, Vesny has just been countered every time.
And now here comes the Seeker's push. This is a classic play. Comes back in early. Okay. 0 points to try and push them back, and the nade, and the... Okay, Snakebite on top of it. Way too much utility. But still, it's going to be the 1-for-1. Both Jet players going down. Vesny with a crucial role. He has to lock down the back of this pyramid. He's got the support from the rest of his team. The swing timing, immaculate. And Buzz, not enough firepower for him. Obviously, couldn't just put his attention on multiple players when they're swinging him like that.
And Buzz, he's just walking his way on in.
I can't believe this.
There's just nobody home.
Look, no one's here. All playing up on the staircase, and John's gone. RB now. I mean, he's going to be capitalizing, of course. He decided, I want to be playing up close there onto yellow, but no, backing off in the end. And now Besney's going to be taking up position once more on the staircase. The rest of NIP have to start flooding into here.
There aren't that many people actually committed to the site
No
right
command. Besney's just alone. He's out and open on an island, essentially. And RB, clean them all up, has to walk into the Snakebite just to avoid a bit of the damage that was coming his way. The wide swing somehow wins it. While this is going on, there is pressure coming from the backside there. The shop. Push from Shandy.
That was just a timer.
Yeah, just going to be fading out, and nah, not enough to save. Mako, fully aware.
So that's just a recon dart that clears out cannon. Lets them know if anyone's going towards B. It's great information for them that it spots nobody. That implies an A push, and they're all going to run into John.
Clear the corner! The right click, John, though, dash straight into the wall. Buzz, enough to try and fold them.
30 seconds left.
We'll see what can happen here. Has to reload the rifle. Kawazin! Couple of shots popped up, rattling them. With the Sheriff in hand, stacks though, 8 HP. 6 bullets remaining, 1v1 for him. Kawazin is so low. 3 knives all he needs, gets the refresh, of course, on the Blade Storm. And now they look like they want to try and take this A side. The Viper's getting to the back of it. This is pure improvisation from DRX.
Spike planted.
The plant position really strange. In goes a fragment grenade as well that clears out some portion of it.
It bounced off the pyramid.
And BNJ, he's still inside his own Viper's pit, but that's
so
not going to be
strange.
useful right now. You need to gather all 3 of your players together and start taking this space, trading the players out.
And Mako's got the perfect elevation on the half wall. 3 kills for him. The contact play from NIP, although Buzz trying to meet them and not able to escape. He had his TP set up in the corner to rendezvous, but just could not tap it in time.
Yeah, just that's supreme confidence. He really thought he was going to win those duels. Seems crazy to me, but listen, the guy's incredibly good. Didn't work out that time around, though. 4v5. And there,
retake around the corner, Shandy!
That's a right click as well.
That was a right click.
He ran out of all of his headhunter bullets, just goes straight for the right click instead.
DRX down to 3 players. NIP with a crossfire, perfectly anticipating a bit of this aggression from main. Trying to swing round, another right click.
They're blessed.
Actually blessed right now, still RB. Quick little jiggle peek. Takes one of their heads off, tries to go for the spam at the end to
That's
take out
another right click.
Kawazin, and yeah, not going to be happening. The right click's getting immense value here. Maybe playing on the I don't know, the pre-nerf patch or something. Oh yeah, knife gets used close. It's going to clear any player that might be at bricks, but look at the utility that's being dumped in. It's a little bit too late here. Players aren't quite running in still. The crossfire held. Zest takes John's head off as he was trying to run past. Spike not getting planted. Pop flash is down, but the wall, it was dropped. Anticipating maybe an aggressive retake at the back of it, or possibly just not having the fuel, obviously, but no way.
I mean, NIP are making some questionable decisions in this attack round.
It's a bit all over the place, isn't it?
3v5 as a result of that. Maybe here the lack of practice rears its head. Kawazin
Here.
just making it back in the cave. I thought there was a chance the Viper wall got dropped there, and it was
Attacks him.
tragic.
Dart doesn't get broken. They know where Shandy's positionings is. Exactly with this tour de force, and they are contacting in. And it's just played right into their hands. Buzz had the angle on it, and RB's pressed up forwards. Mako from the back of the staircase. It's just Kawazin left alone.
He's had some incredible rounds so far on this map, but without the
30
plant
seconds
down,
left.
our 1v5
Yeah,
is just impossible.
Yeah.
And this bonus round, it had all of the pieces to be really dangerous for DRX, and yet the execution so sloppy. complete flawless.
For NIP, yeah. Finds the one target who was low. Still, John is in. He's managed to create a bit of space for the team. NIP just trailing behind him, and this is an attempt. Oh, Shandy just lurking. Now, they know his positioning, though. Zest needs to try and win this one out! Just running around the bullet tag. Did he just not have any bullets in the weapon?
I don't know what happened there with Zest, but that's a bit of a tragedy. Stack still picks it up, and this isn't over. 3v3, plant goes down, NIP in a post-plant position, but without any major ultimate to work with or any large post-plant utility. They know that Stax is on a flank somewhere, and NIP, they're getting surrounded. But each player from DRX doesn't have a teammate to really work off. So unless their timing is perfect, NIP might be able to pick them off one by one.
Great dart. Off to the back. That snake bite, though, pushes John around the corner. It's a bit uncomfortable for him, and the flash is excellent. Kowazin just wasn't watching it. Stax just moving his way into the ladder. John, 48 health, 1v2, has to come up big right now, has to clutch this up for his team. Wants to try and find him, and Mako, a little bit too smart with the positioning, and time was running so low. Critically for DRX, RB ended up...
Whoa, what an angle.
That's just Buzz spamming, he hears the door being opened, he knows that there's a player there. They're gonna hold it down though, Zest. Definitely the pressure's on right now. Kowazin has been clean with a share of shots so far this series, but now is the 1v3 and they know exactly where he is.
There's still a Viper's Pit and people pushed up holes to deal with here as NIP go towards B instead.
Drone gets used, Flash to just try and disrupt the timing of it. RB, what a shot! Flash on the corner, Stax tries to take position and take point for it, but now RB punished. Potentially at the back of the site, pops the knives, the right click, not going to be finding it. Shorty pulls out. Gonna be worried about this one, and John pushes their own nade to catch the kill.
Galloping in there.
RB falling. The spike now planted for them. Gonna be using that no command and the Hunter's Fury comboed up to see if they can convert this momentum and steal away the round.
But there aren't that many players where he's actually fighting. This 1v1 could be crucial between Buzz and John. Again, John finds the timing.
That's fantastic, and gets the third. Zesto still around the corner. Spray through, and it is technically the 1v1. Besney down on the ground. He's going to be fading. No more information to be gained. Taps it for just a second, and what a play! They do have the knives, which is a wonderful ultimate to be having as well when your money's not as ideal, but you need to kind of cook up a strategy around it. And so far, it looks like they're just going for the straight-up A hit. RB suppressed, which means can't dash away. The knives up in the air! John's just whiffing almost every single one. Mako's able to just pick him straight out of the sky.
And there was a sheriff shot there onto RB, but he lives 5 health, too far away. And finds another. Shandy, door closed.
See ya.
No thank you.
Not today. The triple face is just trying to blindly run straight across. The Viper's Pit popped! Desperation! The perfect angle's being taken, and DRX, that's a Prime Gaming flawless to bring them into their 12th round. You know that this is their best opportunity to try and convert. What was going on there? Players potentially looking at the mini-map. Stax! How is he getting away with this? Flashes right through, but he actually catches it onto himself.
This has become a little bit of madness. Shandy just managing to dodge the shock darts, gets out of dodge there, and it's a 2v4. Can DRX put the nail in the coffin right now? Oh, that's going to be very difficult. Mako's had an amazing game, but Shandy is showing that he's good with it. I spoke about how good this guy is with the operator on attack. I don't think they've run into it before, just being aware. Unfortunately, this has dropped back down into a 4v4. And RB gets smoked out a little bit. Where's that one going?
That's an interesting one. Right around the corner. But the player's still trying to swarm into the site. RB holding it with the operator! Oh, 2 quick kills for him, and this could be the nail in the coffin for the series. DRX moments away from claiming their spot in the playoffs with all the other top teams. Both the players may not be the timing of it. Trying to work a way around, and it's just not enough. The crossfire far too strong there, and you can see skipping a hop in there. Steph, DRX, pleased to make it through in such a clean fashion in this series. A 2-0 for